Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie, and tonight I have an unboxing. This is my last fall week video. This is more winter inspired, but it is the November box from Didi's Deluxe Bead box, and it is gorgeous. I cannot wait to show you. So we're going to do an unboxing, and then maybe we'll do some earrings or a bracelet. I really haven't decided yet, but there will be a project at the end of this. So, without further ado, if you've never gotten Didi's Deluxe Bead box, I highly recommend it. I will put her link in my description. Also on her website, this is Stella. Stella owns the company. She also has gorgeous, gorgeous beads. She has check strands and mixes and all kinds of really beautiful combinations of beads, and she happens to be an absolute sweetheart on top of that. So, highly recommend. As you can see, it's boxed really cute. That is always the case. I heard footsteps. I think one of my dogs is up. We've been kind of napping. I had a bad headache today. It finally went away, but we all just kind of rested. Here's the cute packaging. Now the theme is Fuchsia Frost, and it says the holiday season is fast approaching and we're getting a head start with a modern style palette. We've chosen icy silver with cool blues, adding a vibrant burst of festive fuchsia and purples for a touch of winter wonder. It is a winter wonder. Wait until you see these beads. Oh my word. They are gorgeous. I keep hearing footsteps, you guys. I have two short furry stalkers. All right, so I'm gonna put this to the side, and I just want to give you a peek here. Look at the goodies. So if this wouldn't make you happy finding this in your mailbox, I don't know what will. Look at that. Stunning. Gorgeous. I can't wait. I love all these colors. Oh, they're so beautiful. Okay. Let me put this to the side. And we're just going to start here. So the first thing is a Fuchsia Frost themed inspired check designer strand. She makes beautiful designer strands. Oh my gosh. And this one is no exception. Look at this. Look at the little Christmas tree. Oh, I love this bead. See the iridescence? Love that. We've got some really cool looking spacer beads too, kind of diamond shaped. Or are they nugget shaped? Can't really tell. Look at this guy. That's a beautiful periwinkle color. Love these. Look at this bead in the middle. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that is the check designer strand. You could just string that as a bracelet right there. All right, what else we got? 15-inch length of 8mm old denim matte jade. Old denim matte jade. Oh, that must be these. These are beautiful. That does look like denim. Aren't those gorgeous? I love that. I think my dachshund's grouching at me. Hang on a minute. I tell you, I have a bossy dachshund. She waits till I'm making a video, I swear. Now all of a sudden she wants attention. Of course, she slept on me all day. You'd think that would be enough, but no. Okay, 15.5 inches of 8mm textured pearl white glass beads. That must be these. They look like little snowballs. Aren't those gorgeous? I love the luster. And you got a lot. Got all those. Gorgeous. Oh, I love these boxes so much. 9 inches of 10 by 5 millimeter Mystic Blue purple square barrel beads. Oh, purple square. I'm looking. Purple square barrel beads. We may have to come back to that. I see a lot of beads, but I don't... Purple square... Mystic Blue purple square barrel beads. Oh, here they are. That must be these. Aren't they gorgeous? I love that. So pretty. Love the sparkle. Are you loving this palette? I sure am. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. 15-inch 6 millimeter half silver crackled quartz beads. How fun. I think of ice skating when I see these. Aren't they cute? I love the silver and the crackle. That's fun. That's a lot. I love that. These all coordinate so nicely. Look how nice these coordinate. All right. 17 inches of 6 by 4 millimeter Fuchsia Frost Opaline bead mix. Ooh, approximately 95 pieces. Oh, I love this. Look at that. Honestly, I think I had a scarf in these colors. A knit scarf, and I loved it. I don't know what happened to it, but this so reminds me of that scarf. And I love the opal, and I love the colors. Very updated version of the holidays. I love it. Love all the colors. Okay. 12 inches of 8 by 4 millimeter Montana blue crystal oval barrels. Crystal oval barrels. Montana blue. I think well, I think it's these. Woo! There's some eye candy. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I'm fumbling through the descriptions, but hey, even if you don't know what it's called, it's gorgeous. Fuchsia agate dyed 14.5 inch strand, 4 millimeters. Beautiful. All kinds of variations of fuchsia and pinks. So pretty. And it's agate. Like that little pop of fuchsia with all of this. 5 inches of 12 by 9 millimeter ice blue triangular glass barrels. I think that's these, because they are triangular. I love these. I wish you could feel them. They're so smooth. They almost feel like river rocks. So pretty. Maybe a lake froze over. Kind of gives me that feeling when I look at these. Yeah, those are super pretty. All right. 14 inches of 4 millimeter Mystic Metallic Purple Crystal Hexagon Cubes. That's a mouthful. This is an eyeful as well. Look at these. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, this is Mystic Purple, right? 4mm. Love that. If you're a purple and blue person, this is your box. Okay. 7 inches of 8mm clear AB side drilled crystal cubes. That's got to be these guys. Also gorgeous. This reminds me of one night in Michigan when I was real little. We got a bunch of snow, and where I lived, we had a bunch of willow trees. And if you don't never seen a willow tree, they're just very drapey trees, and they were coated in ice, and they looked like they were made out of glass. That's what this reminds me of. It was gorgeous. It was a full moon. The snow had just fallen, and I was mesmerized. I looked out my window. I think I was about 11 or 12 at the time, and I think I was 12 actually. I got up, and this moon was so bright that everything was glowing outside because of the ice and the snow. And the snow was sparkling. It looked like powdered sugar with, you know, fairy dust in it. And then those willow trees coated in ice. I mean, they were just like encased in glass. It looked like it was ice, but that just brings back that memory for me looking at these. What a cool memory. I think about it from time to time, and it's things like this that make me remember it. That's really beautiful. I don't want to get all verklempt over here, but that kind of gave me a tear in my eye. Remembering that. It was so beautiful. All right, let's see. I've lost my place now. Here we go. 7 inches of 6mm white opaline glass beads. Okay, that's got to be these guys. Again, I love the opaline. It's a nice soft, really soft kind of feel to it. Cashmere, like a cashmere sweater. What do you think? I just want to cozy up by a fireplace. All right. 15 pieces of crackled AB side drilled crystal check teardrops. Ooh. Oh. Let me get out my little tray. That's these guys. So we got some drops in this mix. That's great. Look at how beautiful. Oh. Those are gorgeous. Whew. I'm loving this box. All right. One piece of 20mm ice blue snowflake check cabochon. Oh. Oh, wow. Wowie, wowie, wow. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love that. Definitely gonna have to do some wire work with that. It is a cabochon, so there's no holes in it. I keep hearing footsteps, you guys. I don't know what my dogs are up to. You guys better not be getting into trouble out there. Oh, boy. One piece of matte white with silver wash check angel bead. Ooh. Ooh. For those of you that like angels, I didn't know, I don't know that I've ever seen a check bead in the angel. Look at that. The detail's incredible. That is beautiful. Oh, I love that. All right. 4 pieces of 15 by 16 millimeter ice blue Christmas tree beads. More Christmas trees. Yay. See, this is more like Christmas forward, but modern palette. Oh, these are stunning. Oh my gosh. Look at that blue. Oh. I don't know if you can see, but they have little divots where you would have ornaments. Is that the cutest? Those make some adorable earrings, for sure. Stay tuned. That might have to be an earring tonight. All right. 2 pieces of 20 millimeter Mystic Blue Purple Snowflake Crystal Charms. Oh. Ooh, I love these. Oh my gosh. This is just a box full of gorgeousness. Look. Feast your eyes on those. Oh my word. I don't think stunning covers it. Looks like there's a little galaxy in there. Oh my gosh. I love the shape and the faceting. The faceting just makes it, they just glow. Purples and blues. The back is a mirror, but I think that's why you get such spectacular color. Ugh. Earrings. Yep. You want something that sparkly to wear to holiday parties, for sure. All right, 5 pieces of silver-plated Snowflake Garland charms. Ooh. These are pretty. If I can get them out of the bag. You get 5 of them, but I'm gonna just pull one up so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? Got little icicles, little snowflakes. Really pretty. So we got some charms. All right, 1 rhodium plated CZ pave bale. Ooh. CZ means cubic zirconia, so I bet that's going to be beautiful. Oh wow, look at that. Here's it's a pinch bale. And then you've got this beautiful pave design. There's the back. I like how it's kind of more significant, you know, it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? They made it kind of thick so that it pops out. It's really going to stand out in a piece of jewelry. That's really beautiful. Okay, and last, but certainly not least, you all are going to love this. The bonus is 1 piece of Fuchsia Frost crystal geode, a druzy rectangle pendant. Oh man. Let me see if I can get it out of this little. Oh. This is another stunner. Definitely gonna have to be a focal piece in a necklace. Look at that. Oh man, I love that. That is so cool how it's, I love that they did a druzy crystal. I've not seen a druzy crystal before. I've seen, you know, druzy stones. But that's amazing. I think I need more of those in my life. Here's the back again. You've got that mirror so that it's faceted nicely. It gives you just that mirror finish. There's so many colors. If you just turn it, I'm just trying to turn it a little bit so you can see. And it's going to go great with, I mean, there's our pop of fuchsia right there. You've got the agate beads, and then you have that beautiful pendant. Is that a palette for the eyes or what? So, so pretty. I dearly love these denim matte jade beads. Those are gorgeous. I love all of it, honestly. But, you know, the check strands that she makes, I really love. I'm always seeing, you know, shapes that I didn't know existed from the Didi speed box. This almost made me cry because it brought back memories. These are so gorgeous. Can't wait to play with those. So I think I'm going to get everything, you know, in a pile or piles. And maybe we'll make some earrings tonight. I think we'll just do one pair. I'm still feeling a little woozy from today. But I do want to get a pair of earrings made because I'm itching to get into this. And I have been working away at the Sam's and Bargain Bead Box, so hopefully next week I'll be showing you some finished jewelry because I haven't done that in a really long time, and I need to start doing that again. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get these all in some little rectangle. What shape is this? And some triangles, and then maybe we'll I will make a pair of earrings. So I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, so I got everything organized and off of the stringing material that everything was on, and I'm gonna make a pair of earrings, I think. And you know how you love a bead box? 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. You know you love a bead box when you can't decide which beads you like the most to start making something. And yeah, I'm having that dilemma. But hey, that's a whole lot like complaining about a fur coat that you got fleas. So, not that the beads have fleas. But you know what I mean. That was a Shel Silverstein poem, I think. Any of you who know who Shel Silverstein is, I grew up on that. Okay, so I did pull some rings, some soldered rings I thought might be kind of nice. And a few more bead caps. There's some gold bead caps in the check mix. And so, yeah, a pair of earrings. Where do I start? I think I want to do some drops on the bottom. And I want to do some wire wrapping also. So let's see. Let's do, I love these. So we'll put those in there. Actually, you know what? Let's do these. These are gorgeous. And some of the denim. Let's grab some. I'm just gonna kind of grab every color that I like. Let's do a deep fuchsia up at the top. Oh, you know what? I gotta use some of these crystals. We'll put those at the top. And then these are going to be extra. You know, it is the holiday time. Ooh. Or maybe, you know, we also have these gold nuggets. Maybe let's do gold nugget. bead cap. And then we'll wire wrap. Do I want fuchsia or do I want purple? I think I like the fuchsia. Yeah. I think that's what I want to do. All right, so I have a bunch of wire. I'm gonna use some silver wire, and I'm gonna use 26 gauge for this bottom piece, and then the rest of it's gonna be probably 22 or 20, probably 20. So let's see, let's cut a few pieces. Since I'm only gonna make one pair tonight, I'll make both at the same time, pretty much. I can't believe next week is Thanksgiving. What happened? Oy, oy, oy. Went by fast. All right. So let's do a loop. I'm going to do my typical loop where I just do several rotations of the .26 gauge wire. All right, that's ready. I'm not ready to attach that to anything, so we'll do the next one. And I'm just pulling them. You're gonna have to kind of be gentle with the 26 gauge. Just take your time. Can be a little fiddly at first. Don't let that deter you. It'll happen. The more you do it, of course, the easier it gets, so. It's just wire. Don't let it intimidate you. Show it who's boss. You the boss. Okay. I'm just going to get rid of that end. All right. And I will tamp those down here in a minute, but I want to get started on this. Actually, I think I'm going to put these gold beads right here. Okay. Now we're going to do some 20 gauge for the rest of this. And the reason I'm using the 20 gauge is because I'm going to be doing some extra wire wrapping. So let me move these over. We're going to use a lot of this. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So I'm pulling a good 10 inches. I may not need all of that, but I think I might need new nippers. They're not really cutting things very well these days. So I'm just going to make both of these approximately, just eyeballing it, but approximately the same. We'll just put one to the side for now. And let's get rid of the pointy ends. Let me check this side. Now that was, I don't know if you can see, but my nipper wouldn't. Huh. Don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Doesn't seem to be cutting the way I want it to. So now I'm just going to warm the wire. We're going to make a wrap loop on the bottom. This is where we're going to hang the charm we just made with the snowflake. Okay. And because I don't have the loop made on these yet, I can go ahead and close this loop. So I'm going to do that now. We're going to add those at the end. And I'm going around a couple of times. And let me just make sure that piece isn't sticking up. Okay. So now we're going to add a bead cap. This beautiful denim jade bead. One of these cool nugget beads. A rondelle. I don't know what to call that, but it's gorgeous. One of these really sparkly, oh man, I love those. And then let's do a, all right. So now I'm going to do some wrapping around some of these beads. So I'm going to give myself some room because I want room for the wires to go places. So maybe about a ½ inch or so. Maybe just go down a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna make our loop. If I can hold my pliers right. Oh, and we're gonna use one of these guys, so when I get done with this loop, we're going to attach that. These are soldered, so you have to add them before you close this one up. I think I'm going to use my narrower. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without spilling beads or hitting my camera. Okay, so I'm wrapping around about 3 times up here. So now we've got room. See how these beads are kind of moving? That's because we're gonna start wire wrapping around them. Move this guy out of the way. So I'm gonna warm this again because I want gentle curves and I want it to work for me. So we're just gonna gently, I'm just gonna hold the beads where I want them. I think I'm going to go around these 3. And so then we're going to wrap right here. So I'm going to gently bend this. Okay. Just gently. And then I'm going to just kind of push these back with my finger, and I'm going to start wrapping a couple of times. And then I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I'm going to warm it again just to make sure I'm doing what I want, what it's doing what I want. I'm going to use my thumb too to kind of make a gentle curve. And then we're going to wrap around the wraps we did on the bottom. And you can add more too, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I want the beads to really shine, so I'm not really going to, you know, I could do more, but, and if it's a little bit cattywampus like mine, you can straighten it up. So these are the curves. I am going to cut this down here. I'm going to do this again so you can see it one more time. So we have that, and there may be some adjusting we'll have to do, but that's the basic shape. All right, and now let's do our second one. So we're going to make another wire wrap loop. Let me warm this. And so we used most of that wire, and that was like 10 inches. So if you really want to go crazy with loops, you're going to have to use more wire than what I used even. All right. Uh-oh. Cha-Cha, can you go night-night? Mama's almost done. Oh my goodness. She has impeccable timing, I'm telling you. This is the second video I've done this week that she's... Somebody just wants attention, I think. Don't worry, we'll cuddle later. The house is not... I mean, the house is full of food and cuddles. Neither one of them are wanting, trust me. They don't know about not having a good time. So I did 2 wraps down here again. And now we're going to, let me move these guys. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to add our beads in the same order. This is a pretty easy technique. It's a lot of fun, and it really adds interest. And you can make big ones too. You know, I've done that before for pendants for jewelry. And you can do more than one wrap. You can do more than one type of wire. It's something that I really like. That I learned this from Gem Hawks in, I think it was a Jessie James class, but she's probably taught it. You know, she has a channel also. She's probably taught it on her channel. Okay, so again with this one, we want to give ourselves some room. So I think that's about where we were on the other. So I'm going to go ahead and make my loop and add our soldered ring to this. Again, trying not to hit camera. So again, we're going to do about 3 wraps up here. I think that's what we did on the other one. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to push these up. This actually needs to be coming out this way. So now I'm going to warm this again. And we're going to gently let's see if I like that. I think I like that. So now wrap. Let's see, I think I did 2 or 3. And you can use your pliers to tighten these up if they get loose on you. I'm just basically putting the tip of my pliers right here, and then underneath I'm putting the other tip, and then I'm squeezing. And let's see, I want to do this the same way. So now we're going to hold these up. Actually, I think I need to go around one more time. I may have made this a little too long, or a little bit too much space. That happens sometimes, but I'm not going to fret. It's still going to look cool, and if you have to, you can always redo it. They're not going to be matchy-matchy, but they're going to be close. So then we're going to do our next. That one's got to be smaller. Do you guys see what I did? I missed that bead. All right, that's okay. Let's see what we can do to fix that. I wondered why that was so much lower. All right. I just went back down over it. So the nice thing about the 20 gauge, I'm going to straighten this up in a minute, is that it's tougher than the other gauges. You know, like, that's pretty, darn it. All right, so you see how you can make a mistake, but it's not a big deal. We will just save this wire for something else, and we'll start over. It happens to everybody. I'm actually glad you saw that, because, you know, I've been making jewelry a long time. It happens to the best of us. So, if it happens to you, don't fret. Let's pull another piece of wire, about 10 inches. Let me make sure my ends are flush. All right. Fortunately, it doesn't take long to do this, so if you have to do it over, it's not too bad. Okay. So we're going to make our bottom loop. I may go a little faster on this part just because you've seen it several times. Okay. Let's cut. Okay. All right. Now, it would be cool to do different wire if you were doing asymmetrical. Look at, I'm forgetting how to do any of this. You could do asymmetrical and then do the wire any which way you want on each side. I may try that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to try that, because I think that would be equally cool. And then you don't have to fret about them being just exactly the same on either side. You could just chalk it up to design genius. How about that? All right. Let's see. Let's make sure we did everything right. We did. I also think I had too much space up there on the other one. All right, let's do our loop. We want to put on our soldered jump ring. All right, let's do this 3 times. It wants to hit those beads. Okay, so now let me pull this over here so I can see what I'm doing. So let's warm. Now we're gonna gently bend this. Hold with your fingers. And try to get as close as you can to the shape of the curve, but I mean, it's not gonna be precise, you know? We'll leave precision for machines. But you can hold your other one up and just kind of eyeball it like that. All right, and then let's do our wrap. Okay, let me warm one more time. Gonna use my thumb. Pretty close. Okay. That was pretty thick on the bottom, so we'll make a match. So now you just want to go in and make sure your ends aren't sticking out. Okay. So you have some choices here. If you want the earrings to be opposite each other, you know, where one ear is like the opposite, you could do that, or you can make them both go the same way. I am going to make them go this way because I like that. And one thing that occurred to me is that this ring needs to go through the ear wire. I'm going to put the ear wire on right now so I can show you what I'm talking about. So if it hangs like this, you don't see the curves. So we're going to have to twist this loop so that it's facing forward. And how you do that is you literally just grab the loop, not the jump ring, but the loop. Okay, that would have to get tangled. Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So this loop has to go in the same direction as the ear wire, but see how it's kind of sideways? So we're going to have to adjust it just a little. So we're just going to take any kind of small pliers or flat nose pliers, and you're just going to twist it a little bit with your wrists. And now this is hanging the right way. So when it's hanging off the ear, you're going to see those nice curves. So let me check this one, this other one. Let me push these out of the way before they go flying. We still have to add our snowflakes. I like my bent nose to scooch that back there. Okay. So now I want this one to go. Oh. Let me turn that around. Because I wanted to go in the opposite way. Okay, so this one, let's just make sure. So this one's going to hang this way. So we want this one to hang this way. So we have to twist this just a little bit. So again, I'm going to grab my pliers and I'm just going to twist a little bit. Now it's going to hang the correct way. Okay. Hope that made sense. And now we can add our snowflakes. Now, you could add them with a jump ring. I don't want them to go anywhere, so I did grab some wire for this. And I'm just going to make a small loop. Remember, this is 26 gauge, so it's pretty delicate. So you don't want to warm the 26 gauge, or I wouldn't warm anything above 20 gauge. I mean, thinner than 20 gauge, because your wire may snap. So let's see how we want to do this. So we may have to adjust the bottom. Just trying to orient it so that my... All right, so we want it... I don't know what just fell. We want to orient it again, so let's just get it wrapped, and then we will maybe have to twist a little bit. All right. Just take your time with this. You know what? I think a jump ring would look better. I think that's pretty messy. Let me get some jump rings and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and used some jump rings. I'll put the one on for the other one next, but as you can see, it adds another spot of gold on this earring, which I like. In fact, I wish I had some gold ones, braided ones for up here, but I don't. But that's all right. It still looks good to me. And so now I'm going to add this snowflake to the bottom of this. So you can wire wrap it if you... I just felt like it was kind of messy. So I'm going to make a design decision and just change what I was doing. Which, you know what? That's going to happen when you're designing things. And that's one reason why I leave what I'm doing. If I make a mistake or I have to redo something, I leave it in the video, because I want you guys to know what to do if that happens to you, and also you know that it's it's kind of par for the course, you know. And I may have to readjust this one as well because everything's got to line up, but that's not a problem. Let me just get this jump ring on here. Wow, that jump ring is... Okay. So now we just need to make sure everything's lined up. So yeah, I do make mistakes on purpose. I'm not on purpose, but I purposely don't edit them. So here's our earrings. Let me just make sure this one's gonna hang. Okay, so see how oh, here we go. I think I need to adjust this just a little bit on the bottom. I'm just going to twist it, reorient it. There we go. So there's our icicle earrings. They look like icicles, and I love using wire this way. I think it's fun. And so give it a try. You know, it adds some movement to your piece. I'm gonna hold these up. Come on, earwire. Anyway, let me just, you can see, very sparkly. I had to use these, they're so pretty. And now I see the flashes of purple, so this fuchsia really kind of helps you pick up that purple in there. That's really cool. If anyone knows what the name of these beads are, let me know. They're check beads, but I don't know. I'm still trying to learn all the names of the shapes. And again, you know, you have the decision whether to make these mirror image or opposites, which is kind of cool. Play with both. Play with both. All right, so I'm going to say goodnight. I know this was a rather long video, but I'm not going to be doing another one till Tuesday, so I wanted to leave you with the weekend. You can always pause it and re-watch parts of it or whatever. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned. Next week I'll be having a few more videos come out. Or actually, let me think about that, because we have Thanksgiving Thursday, so Tuesday will probably be the only video I do during the week, and I'll probably do one next Saturday. So be looking for that. In the meantime, I'm going to work on all these boxes so I can bring you some finished jewelry updates. So with that, I'm going to say good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, or whenever it is you're watching this. Please stay safe, take care of yourselves and your families, and I will see you on the next video.